Okay, guys, today we are going to discuss a topic which is humongously complex. At the end of this particular discourse, I may confuse you further, or I may bring some clarity to some of you, not all of you. See, we have all heard of an experiment which mankind did in a lab called CERN in Europe, in Geneva, in an underground particle accelerator which was termed the Large Hadron Collider. The objective of this experiment was to discover a particle called Higgs boson particle, among other particles. Higgs boson particle is also called God particle. I'll tell you why this is called God particle in the course of this discourse. Meanwhile, let's take a look at the particle accelerator at CERN. Please, slide. So this is the thing. Please imagine a 30-kilometer long underground accelerator which would look like this all through the 30 kilometers. Through this, particles were being accelerated in order to discover a particle called Higgs boson particle or God particle. You can just get an image of the God particle. Next slide, please. So this is something like, this is a visualization of the God particle. Okay, let's see why this is called God particle. See, for anything to be visible to us, it needs to have mass. If something is to be visible or palpable, in order to feel something or see something, it needs to have mass. Mass is completely different from weight. Weight is the influence of gravity on mass. For example, you and I may weigh more on Earth and weigh less on Moon because Moon's gravity is less than that of Earth. But then our mass never changes. So we can say that it's actually defined as resistance to movement, mass. But then I would define it as the quantum or the quantity. Okay, a simple commonplace definition. Okay, quantity or mass. Now let's take a look at the universe. Next slide, please. See, 95% of the universe comprises of dark matter and dark energy, and only 5% is our visible universe. What I'm trying to tell you is that all the galaxies put together, all the stars, all the stellar systems, all the planets put together, forms only 5% of the universe. 95% of the universe is dark matter, dark energy, and dark energy, like what you see here. See, please note, this dark does not mean that there is no light. It's not in the same sense as a dark place. This dark simply means that it is beyond human perception, beyond human vision. We cannot see or feel it. It's beyond our perception. Okay? So we all know that the universe was born through the Big Bang or whatever, or many Big Bangs. In fact, Stephen Hawking says the term universe itself is utterly wrong. He would call it multiverse because there are multiple universes. And the term Big Bang is also wrong. I would call it big bangs, series of bangs which are still going on. New universes being created, new galaxies being created. Next slide, please. So, birth of a galaxy. So what happens is, from dark matter, for a galaxy to materialize, it needs to have mass. Or to be visible, it should have mass. This mass is created by the particle called Higgs boson, what we call as Higgs boson particle, or in other words, God particle. Now you would appreciate why this is called God particle. For anything to be visible, for anything to be present, for anything to be palpable, it needs God particle. Or in other words, creation as we know. See, the dark matter and dark energy is a much bigger creation than the 5% visible universe. But then that is not creation for us. For us, creation is what we can see or feel. And this is possible only with the presence of the Higgs boson particle. Or in other words, Higgs boson particles create everything from nothing. Or in other words, Higgs boson particles do the job of God, create everything from nothing. And that's why it's called God particle. Moving on. So what happens is this is a full-fledged galaxy, a lot of stars, a lot of planets. So the Higgs boson particle or the God particle has done its job, and now we have a galaxy with mass and it's visible for us. Okay, moving on. See, what happens is slowly the Higgs boson particle starts degenerating, and the galaxy, the universe itself, starts degenerating with it, just dissipate. You know, the concept of black hole is a stage of the dissipation. Please note, black holes are just huge and absolutely marvelous things, we have been told. But then compared to dark matter and dark energy, it's like a tiny pit. So when the Higgs boson particles start degenerating, the entire universe starts dissipating into dark matter. Next stage. Next slide, please. See, this is what happens. It just dissipates into nothing. And now we have dark matter again. And from here, the job is redone. Repetitive job by Higgs boson particle. The next universe would be born. See, we talk about next galaxy only. We are now talking about the next universe being born. The job is done by Higgs boson. More or less what God does. In other words, in my imagination, God particle for science, God for religion. That's all the difference. Christ for Christianity, Allah for Islam, and whatever, you know, a lot of gods for the Hindu religion. So God is actually for religion, God particle for science. That's all the difference. The job is the same, absolutely the same. Now I would say we should be thankful that the CERN experiment failed. I am told they are digging another tunnels, double the length of the one in which they did the first experiment. So they're going to extend it to 60 kilometers and do it again. I would caution them. They may be triggering not just the end of planet Earth. They may be triggering end of universe. So these are things which are beyond what man can imagine, man can do. So let us not do things which we do not understand. Let us not do things which we do not understand the consequence of. Let us not invite apocalypse, Armageddon, catastrophe, not just for planet Earth, for the entire universe. So experiments like Large Hadron need to be approached cautiously. Only if we understand the science fully, we can go ahead with it. That's what I would like to say. So I hope you got some idea what is God particle from this session. Thank you very much.